what definitely did contribute a lot was that, at least because I know you for a while now, so I'm just guessing that one thing which you
Hmm.
definitely do is you go out of your way to make yourself uncomfortable, and then you learn from there.
Yeah, yeah. I will. Actually, this is again a teacher who's taught me. So basically, the community that I come from, that I was, like I am, uh, nobody in my area, like around like 200-300
Yeah.
meters, has gone to an ICSE school when
Right.
I went there. And these guys are going to a municipal school, or like a, like a Hindi medium school, or let's say just like a mediocre school. And I just was in a ICSE
Yeah.
school. Now my mother had this goal that she needs to, my children are supposed
Yeah.
to go to this school. When I went there, it was a different atmosphere. I was very
Yeah.
uncomfortable. As a child, no, but when we come to second or third standard, I couldn't speak English the
Right.
way they did. Because and in their home, the parents were also
Yeah.
speaking to them in English. Right. And in my house, when I came back, I was speaking in Hindi or
Hmm.
Marathi sometimes. So English for me was like a, and then it became a medium of easing. And as I grew up, one of my teachers told me, you know what, start speaking,
Yeah.
start
Mm.
talking. Even if they're judging you, start talking. And when I started talking,
Yeah.
it changed. I read. And then I was better than some of the people who were teasing
Got
me.
it.
So when I conquered that, then it got of like, then I started putting myself into the uncomfortable situations. Like, I know this space is not for me like that. Then I'll go there. Then I have to make that space mine. Then I have to make other people, or I will adapt to the place. I will become one of them.
Yeah, that's
So,
super interesting,
sort of
because
becomes.
that's actually the process, right? That's the whole process of learning something. Anything new is like you're going to be uncomfortable as hell, and
Yeah. And to accept that, to not be afraid in the beginning. A lot of people miss opportunities just because they're
yeah.
scared. They can't go ahead with that. And I'm not saying I have conquered everything. There are spaces where I still feel I can't deal with this. But you have to start giving yourself time and start explaining to yourself that it's okay. That is why I make my students
Hmm.
uncomfortable sometimes. That is a strategy I use. So I will tell them so and so person is coming. So I create this atmosphere like my friend is coming, he's an engineer, he's this, don't talk to them like that. You have to show that, you're this, you're that. They should not, this is the
Right.
first impression. So the effort
Yeah.
they put in to dress up or to create that space, or they will sit in a certain posture, they will sit in a certain way, they will speak English, their shoulders will be straight. Uh, the whole process is basically they're
Yeah.
uncomfortable. But when they do this, and when they, even when you were coming, in fact, in the I was like, Shivam Bhai is coming. And he has so much, he has thought so much about you. And you're going to sit like this, you're going to behave like this. And they became
Oh
uncomfortable. Like,
man.
now we are killing this. And when you left, then they have this
Right.
happiness that, he
Yeah.
thought good about me. He left with a good impression. And that boosts their confidence. Now my students can
That's
talk
very
to
important.
anybody. They're
That's
not
super
scared
important.
anymore. So when we went to Goa also, they were like talking to foreigners. They were not like hesitant about asking for a video, asking for them to subscribe to our channel.
That's pretty
So
cool, man. That's pretty
yeah,
cool.